Toodaloo! Drippler is an app that lists Android news and also has a forum for Android-related discussions. And I've recently done a quick heuristic evaluation of the app. If you don't know what a heuristic evaluation is, check out my other video where I do such an evaluation on androidpit.com. In the beginning of that, I also explain what a heuristic is and what a heuristic evaluation is. When I open up an article in Drippler, I can tap on a heart icon in the header to indicate that I like the article. However, when I initially tapped this heart, the app actually presented me with a dialog to give permission to create status updates on Facebook, which was very, very startling. And the principle here is anticipation, and I actually see this as a catastrophic issue, and the app really should not have been released with this behavior. One way of solving this issue is that in other areas of the app there is a black overlay which is used for pedagogic reasons. It explains how the app works. Here the same kind of overlay could be used to present the reason that the app should be allowed to post on Facebook. The actions on the overlay should be akin to OK and not now or no thanks, and clicking OK would show the Facebook dialog. In articles, under the headline, there's a byline which states which source, which publication this article comes from. The icon of that publication is actually clickable. And if you click it or tap it, then you end up on this article, but on the website of the source publication. However, this unit of the profile pic and the name is very similar to how one usually presents people on in apps and in sites. And the standard behavior of that kind of unit is that when you click on it, it takes you to a profile description of the person or the publication in this case. However, that is not the case in this app. There is also a second problem, which is this read source link, which has a tap target which is too low. So the principle here is consistency and more specifically interpretation of user behavior, and I value this as a major problem. So some ideas to solve this issue is to make the icon and the source name both link to a profile page within the app. On that profile page you could list more info about the source publication and maybe even list all the articles that are from it. If that's not possible or desirable, then neither the icon or the name should be linked at all. When it comes to the read source link not being high enough to tap, that is simple to fix by just increasing the height. Articles start off with a main image, then a heading, a byline, and the content. There's often a panel with a link to an app presented fixed to the bottom of the screen. The problem with this is that the main image takes up about 65% of my screen without adding all that much information value. The heading I've already read in the list of articles, and it's based on that I clicked to read the article. And the byline and app each take up about 10% of my screen. This makes not even one line of the main content of the article visible before I swipe to see more. So the principle here is efficiency, and it's a major problem for me. Some ideas to solve this issue is to simply make the main image smaller. One could also consider letting the heading be smaller even in the initial state. The app download panel could possibly show up after one starts swiping and then actually stay down there in the bottom. This might, however, be quite annoying behavior, so if that is implemented, it needs to be user tested quite thoroughly so that it's not too annoying.